Hello guys, Waterwavedragon here. Now yesterday was May the 4th, and Star Wars Battlefront 3 is coming soon, which I'm really excited for. And I thought I would make a video of my top 5 Star Wars games. You might not agree with this list. If you don't agree with this list, please tell me in the comments your top 5 games and why you think they're your top 5, because I'm very interested. I'm just gonna let you know I haven't played all the Star Wars games. Now there's one simple rule, one game per franchise, so that means I can't do Battlefront 1 and Battlefront 2, I can't do Lego Star Wars 1 or Lego Star Wars 2, I can't do Star Wars Wookiee Dance Club 1 and 2, you can't do that. It's 1 or 2. So, let's get started! Star Wars Galactic Battlegrounds was probably the first Star Wars game I ever played. It's an RTS game where you could either be clone troopers, CIS, Wookiees, or Rebels. Now, I never really understood why you could be Wookiees, because, you know, you have the CIS, big group, the Rebels, a big group, and the clone troopers, a big group. But the Wookiees were not really a big group in Star Wars. You see them every so often, but it's not like they have big giant bases on different worlds. Now, when I was younger, I was really into RTS games, and when I found out there was a Star Wars RTS game, I was all for it. They have all the heroes and villains from the original Star Wars, like Darth Vader, Luke Skywalker, Han Solo, Princess Leia, all of them. And what's cool about this is that you can upgrade your troops. Like, there's the normal clone trooper, then there's the heavy clone trooper, then there's the elite clone trooper. You can upgrade almost every single troop in this game. I remember one time I lost this game and I was so sad, but the next year my brother got it for me for Christmas, and as soon as I got it, I played it for like hours and hours and hours. I feel the main reason this game is on here is for nostalgic reasons. It's not the best game I've ever played, but it was a pretty good game. It's simple enough that even children can play it. Star Wars Force Unleashed was a very fun game. It had great storyline, great action, I just loved it all around. Now, I read some reviews on it, and people said the gameplay was boring, and I've noticed most people have been playing it on PC. Now, I played on the original PS2 version, and the gameplay is a little different from that. I don't know if the change in consoles, I don't know if PC is considered console, but the change in the way you played it, changes how you feel about it. But the PS2 version, I loved it. You could change your character, you could change different costumes, you could have different lightsabers. It was just fun all around. It was kind of like creating your own Jedi. It was very interesting. And once again, the story. It was beautiful. Turns, twists, it was just, Now, sadly, the second one wasn't up there. The storyline was not as fun, the gameplay was a lot more not interesting. Something was missing that the first one had. You couldn't upgrade as much things as you could. You couldn't have different costumes. It just felt empty. Star Wars Empire at War is a very fun game. You can either play as the Empire, clones, or if you buy the DLC, you can also play as pirates. You start out with a few planets, and you build space stations in the space above the planet, and you build buildings like barracks, heavy weapons factory on the planet below. Then the factions all battle out. It's a very fun game. The gameplay never gets boring. Every day it's something different. The space battles are very amazing. The way they built this, and how little the game requires of your computer to have all this, is pretty amazing. I would say I played over 100 hours of this game. It's a very entertaining game. It's never gotten boring for me. If you're a big fan of RTS games, and you're a big fan of Star Wars, and you don't want a game that's too outdated, this game still holds its stuff today. This game also has all the heroes, Han Solo, Darth Vader, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Anakin Skywalker, and you can even build the Death Star. Once you get into those big battles, everything just goes down. Lasers shooting everywhere. It's very entertaining. There's even a little button where you can go into video mode where you can just watch. Everyone who has played this can say this is probably on their top 10 list of best Star Wars games. Yes, I know, you're thinking, oh, really, Lego Star Wars? Out of all the games, all the wonderful Star Wars games, you pick Lego Star Wars. I'm gonna tell you why Lego Star Wars is on my list. Lego Star Wars is for all ages. It's very fun, entertaining, and there's secrets hidden everywhere. This game is very long if you're trying to go for 100%. There are hidden things everywhere. Me and my brothers and sisters would play this game for a very long time. We wanted to get 100%, we had to get all the people, we had to get all the bonuses, we'd look up videos on where to find stuff. It was very fun. It even has those little pieces of funny moments where they shoot someone's arm off and then he looks at it, and it's just all around entertaining. The design of the game, just everything about it was just fun. You didn't take the game serious. If you wanted to sit down, just have a nice day, you were sick, you just wanted to relax, it's a great game. If you haven't played the LEGO Star Wars series because you just thought it was for little children, or you thought, oh, it's Legos, it's not gonna be fun, I really suggest, please play this game. For all you haters out there, you've got an issue. Like, seriously, go to your counselor and find out what's wrong with you. Yes, I know, you all expected this. Come on. Star Wars Battlefront 2? Come on, everyone knew this was gonna happen. Everyone. This game. I don't even know what to say about it. Just play the game. It has a certain feel that many other shooters do not have. Shooters today have a lot more customization. Yes, they got a good point on that. This game doesn't, but it's still as good as some of the shooters to this date. You can either play as the good clones, I don't know what their specific name is, the Empire, the CIS, or the Rebels. There are many types of game modes like Hunt, where it's usually like Ewoks versus Clone Troopers, Tusken Raiders versus Ewoks, or something like that. Then there is Capture the Flag. There's one-way Capture the Flag where there's only one flag. There's two-way Capture the Flag where there's two flags at each spot. There is Space Battles, which I am beast at. Then there's regular ground battle where you have a deposit of men, and if your deposit runs out, you lose. Now, Star Wars Battlefront 2 built on Star Wars Battlefront 1. Star Wars Battlefront 1 was a beautiful game. It was great, but Star Wars Battlefront 2 added more. It added Jedi, it added space battles, it added medals. It was just, they added stuff that just made it so much better. The only thing that made Star Wars Battlefront 1 better than Star Wars Battlefront 2 is I think Star Wars Battlefront 1 had better maps. Star Wars Battlefront 2 has more maps, but certain maps on Star Wars Battlefront 1 just were so good that you would just keep playing that same map over and over again. Now, any Star Wars fan that has not played Star Wars Battlefront 2, shame on you. Shame on you. This is a beautiful game. Any Star Wars fan who's played this knows this. I know this is an anticlimactic top 5 because everyone expected Star Wars Battlefront 2. And our wish has been granted. Star Wars Battlefront 3 is finally coming out. Every Star Wars Battlefront fan has been waiting for this. And it's finally come true after all these years. Let's hope the developers do not let us down. But only time will tell. Hope you guys enjoyed. You live in a democracy. So you can watch this video if you want to. You can like this video if you want to. You can even subscribe if you want to. So, hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys next time.